All right, good. So, we're getting ready to jump right into the knife to knife part, but I wanted to be sure that everybody understood that good side, bad side concept because we're going to hear that a lot today. Okay. One last point about this is I want you to be sure that you're really exaggerating this bend here. When I make contact with this, I have this bend as far back as I can possibly pull my hand, right? So that, like I was saying before, if he kicks this down, this comes with me, right? If he wants to attack straight on this line, he has to retract this hand when he checks this, right, to on some level, right? Even every little bit's going to help, okay? So really exaggerate this hand motion like this, all right? So let's get into the crux of what we're going to be doing today, all right? So Palisut means to thread through. So what you're going to see with a lot of the Palisut stuff is these circular motions that we use to pass this through here to open up a line, or a bigger motion like this that we might use to make a little a corkscrew like this that we're threading through, creating a line that we can use to reattack like that, okay? So in Palisut, we're going to do ice pick and hammer grip. So one person will be ice pick like this, the other person will be hammer grip like that, okay? One thing I'll go ahead and mention now is I'm not a huge fan of putting your thumb up here on the back side. I know a lot of folks do that, and they'll use this to help them aim. It's not been my experience that it's necessary, but what has been my experience is that when you take your thumb over here to the other side, there's a big gaping hole where the knife can get twisted out of your hand. You'll see that a lot more common with stick when you wind up making a hit that's not edge oriented like this, and you'll wind up losing your grip on your knife because you're not going back this way, right? You wind up hitting like this, and a lot of times it's going to be unexpected. Impact happens sometimes when you're not expecting the impact to happen, right? So one person will be hammer grip, one person will be ice pick. So you go ahead and go ice pick first, and we'll let the hammer grip person lead the drill. So both sides of the drill can be done regardless of which grip you're in, all right? So we're going to learn a drill. We're going to learn 2 variations of that drill, and in those 2 variations, you're also going to have be able to double up on that if you switch the orientation of your knife as you do that. So first thing that we'll do when he comes in is I'm going to cut to these flexor tendons of the forearm. So the good side, bad side is, like I was saying before, is going to be mostly used when you're knife against empty hand, because if I've got a knife in my hand, he has something else he has to worry about other than just slicing my stomach once I've made contact, okay? So we want to target here the flexor tendons of the forearm, boom, as we pick this hand up. So this will be our first move, and this will just be the first piece of the drill. So we'll just start with this here, okay? So 1, and then we'll reattack like this, all right? Like that, all right? We'll just get this down. The drill only has like 4 or 5 parts to it, okay? All right, grab partner, switch partner.